Out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Here's Darnold. And he finds a man with a crossing route. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Wait for what?
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Both of y'all in the military. G.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's the most pushy division. It's the most pushy division.
At the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah.
Ready. Black, get that. Check.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch
you shut the fuck up, maybe I'll start laughing, nigga.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5.
I feel like you know this man, bro.
And this will be a caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets
ignore this man, dog.
Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target.
What you mean, Sinatra?
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
You say on 14 now? 183rd?
Yeah, he over there Scott by Scott. He better them people on leash.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1.
183rd and 17.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Pink house on the corner.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, Pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
He ain't gonna, sure God, what class you came in with?
Tate.
Nah, bro. Nah, you one of the new boys, right? What class you came in with?
No going for two.
What's the message I came in?
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Ain't always supposed to be lit, man. No, push that coronavirus and pushed it back. It is what it is.
So they throw the pick six to
what?
get another
I knew
shot.
Nigga ain't in no motherfucking
This one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for the next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against
scared, dog. Damn, fool.
For a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd and inches, Winston. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Winston on 3rd and 2. And it's caught by Parker. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Winston now from the 50. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check 13. Green, 17.
Hey, True God, you fighting?
Slam. 61. Match box. Right. And even.
Hey, another one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Jordan Willis. Third and long for Winston. And he finds Parker here, complete. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there.
That man probably need to do it again, bro.
Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
What's your rank is,
Just a
Malik?
little short, though, with that marker. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. And this is Parker, complete.
What's your rank is, Malik?
They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And that man said he knew more bread.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the 31, Winston. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And now the 3rd down throw in.
15, bro. He just said that.
I know coaches tell us all the time they're having a powerful arm.
That man is college and all, bro.
Look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Now Winston on 4th down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. Looking left side, and it's complete. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver. They asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him on to the team.
Gonna know what that means.
Weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him.
That shit ain't real. Shit ain't got blood on it.
Competes for it and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Chewing up big
I'm saying they ain't got nothing to do with me saying that shit ain't got no blood on it, dude.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
they?
When
we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
Isn't that funny as fuck, bro?
8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. 3rd and 2, Darnold. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 13 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this 1st half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Typically down to the 1st half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. 1st half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's Winston. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Hey,
the safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tate, blitz coming, and down he goes. Terrell Basham coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd and long. Tate looking middle, and that's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
53, Mike. I got one. Check, 53.
On 4th down, Tate under pressure. He's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Wait. 57's mine. Stop your whining.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Winston, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Another one. One more.
Winston now. Now they go screen.
I need armor, bro.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
My dog is
separated for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Let me get a field goal range. I want a tutty.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get the field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to run a middle order.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't coming up there no time, so I'll probably be up there at 10.
You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Now be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. From the 34, they'll come to the line.
Yeah, he's the organization that I was in when I was at the.
Hey, Delta.
Here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, I ain't
whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I ain't watching it through. You say what?
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the
organization,
sack.
G. When I was up in Tallahassee, you went to school up there.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
Hey, what you majoring in?
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Yeah, I know he didn't.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. On 1st down, Darnold. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That shit tried, bro.
Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the 1st half trying to slow them down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Christian Wilkins. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Trying to punch him in the back of the head like I ain't going to turn around.
Darnold from the gun. Caught here by Bell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the 1st as that leads to 4th down. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And his kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Who got his sack, bro? Who?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 30. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
You used to watch
as much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed him, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
He's got him in, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there. 92 yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
Homie.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
I want to force them to come down. There you go. I ain't even got enough ammo, bro.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
It was hard to find, bro.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. They'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. They'll run on first down. Swift. And he's into the clear. The 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now on 2nd and 13. Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 10. It's a foot race. 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They're going to listen to some hurt shit.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
This man, what the fuck?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Winston. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Jameis now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
From the 35 on second down, Winston. It gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. On first down, Swift. A gain of 3, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Mike, 53. 50.
Winston. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, check on me. Oh, they're jumping the helicopter.
Here's Winston. He's got it. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Christian Wilkins able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Hey, no.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, man be tripping, bro. You get mad at that man, bro.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing.
Like you know that man.
This man on the crossing route. A gain of 32 that time. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. It's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run the counter. Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Oh, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. Back to throw. Tate, pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
I ain't done that yet. I'm about to go next. Bro, it ain't nobody there right now, bro. Come on, bro. Gee. There we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Oh, yeah, you're going to bring you back. Tommy, let me. It's so done for me.
Tate. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Check 26. Watch the safety creep. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Even the bread.
On 1st and 10. Tate. And this is caught. It's Parker. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Bring back my weed.
One final shot.
They're on the roof, on the same roof that we're just fading at. That we faded them at.
2 seconds left on the clock.
I told you to come over here, bro. It's a jump cut back here.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
How far away that one is?
Switch.
Nah, this one right here, bro.
Again. Tate. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. A big offensive explosion.